Today, we need to fix the election reporting. The media is not doing their job anymore. So we're going to fix that today with a technique called end sampling. In a minute, you're going to see 5 10-second clips of two candidates selected using a publicly verifiable random number, the cents portion of the Dow Jones closing prices over a period of time. Studies prove that by watching just 10 seconds, you can rate teachers the same as if you'd spent a whole semester with them. Apparently, it's all based on emotions. Politicians know this, and with consultants and the media help, they frame exactly how they want you to see them. That's where the end sampling helps. If you slice through any data set, left, right, and across the middle, you get rid of the framing that the media does. You actually see them as they are. Here now, without any framing, are Ohio U.S. Senate candidates J.D. Vance and Tim Ryan.
Voter ID in this country. Most civilized countries have voter ID. Number two, we know now, even Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, said that the leadership of the FBI.
We are seeing a lot of energy around Roe v. Wade, but I kind of feel that a lot of that's baked in already, like including.
Always defended reasonable exceptions, again, as a legal matter. The question is, why are Democrats supporting 40-week-old abortions? Why are they preventing doctors actually voting for legislation that would...
The phoniness from this guy. We've got 350,000 low-dollar donors. We got this guy on the run. He won't even be seen in Ohio. He's afraid.
Is not just to save money, it's to promote prosperity and promote people living a good life. That's the goal here. If you can save money doing it, great. But if you have to spend money to ensure people have a good life, you got to be willing to do it.
Supporters in Ohio, 350,000 donors, organized labor has stepped up in a big way, member-to-member contact. We're going to do this thing.
What new law would have prevented the shooting in Uvalde? Or is it that we need to better enforce and be a little bit more careful about our mental health system to prevent this stuff?
That's what's going to make it fun. You know, no one's saying we could win. They've been saying it for a year and a half. We're grinding it out, and we're going to knock this guy off because he's a complete fraud.
Make it right, but at the end of the day, I think we live in a democratic society. We live in a society where obviously people are going to disagree about where to draw the line. And I've always been pretty clear, Martha, that
it's the opiate epidemic, it's healthcare costs, it's better schools for our kids, robust joint vocational. It's about protecting unions and making sure that they have the right to organize.
That's it. Now that you've watched these 10-second clips, according to the research, you should be just as prepared to judge how much you'd like them as human beings as if you'd watched them a lot longer. So good luck, and if you're interested in more about end sampling, just stay for the end. Thanks. Now, end sampling works like this. You get 3 public interviews on YouTube. You choose 10-second clips using a publicly verifiable random number to represent the start of each clip as a percentage of the video duration. I'm using the cents portion of the Dow Jones closing prices over a period of time. Don't include any clips where the candidate isn't the only speaker. And here's the key thing. Don't worry about providing context. Providing context leaves room to frame any narrative you want. We've had enough of the consultants and the media trying to frame the context for us. We can figure out the context, as you'll see quickly here. Now, here are 2 of the videos that I'm going to be slicing through. These are just some random percentages, and that's how we slice into each one of these. Right now, these are random numbers. I'm going to replace those with the last 2 cents of the last few days ending October 21st of the Dow Jones Industrial Price. And I've got that all in a spreadsheet right here. I'll go ahead and just select it right now. And I'll just paste on top of this. As we can see now, these 56%, 59, 81%, they correspond to 56 cents, 59, 81, 80, etc. from the Dow Jones Industrial. So we're not doing any tricks here. Now, let's look at our first attempt. This first video with Katie Hobbs, it's 16 minutes, 17 seconds. And according to the Dow Jones number, we should go 56% into that, which is 9 minutes, 17 seconds. Let's go ahead and take a look at what she said.
Specific that you think, you know, for those who say.
We will disqualify this one because it was not showing the speaker.
personnel, whatever that is.
Is there a fault?
And we will disqualify this one as well because it is not showing only the speaker. Any video that doesn't show the speaker in its entirety for 10 seconds, we're disqualifying.
Jobs, because, you know, at the same time that we're experiencing this tremendous economic growth.
Here's where YouTube threw up an ad, and obviously I'll edit this out.
People are still struggling. Even those employed people who can't afford housing, who are being pinched.
Okay, so there's our first full 10-second clip. Now let's do one from Kerry Lake.
What you mean by sending the National Guard.
We will disqualify that one. Doesn't show Kerry Lake in its entirety.
You know, we've taken plans to some of these cities for affordable housing. Lay it out and we say, we can build this for you and get a whole bunch of affordable housing. And some of the cities will come back and say, well.
Okay, so there's our 10-second strip. And that's our methodology. Let's just go through the rest now.